So, Reddit has found my video. Yes, the amazing website. I could not even finish that sentence ironically. No, Reddit is a cesspool. You may be asking, which video did Reddit find? Interestingly enough, the video featured in this thread is 3 months old, even in the screenshot. This Reddit post saying Link is literally androgynous was posted in September, responding to my video I posted back in June. A part of me is thinking the Redditor in question has not watched the video, considering you can see the video progress bar on the bottom. It would be red if the person actually watched it. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, here's what it would look like if you watched the full video. Notice the red at the bottom of the thumbnail. The screenshot in question does not have that. Wow, rage bait on a Reddit called r/are the cis okay? Wow, who would have wondered? Yes, before we get further into the thread itself, let's discuss the subreddit that this was posted on, r/are the cis okay. The description of the subreddit says, are the straights okay but for cis people? To boil it down, it's basically just making fun of chuds. So, if your Trump supporting bigoted grandmother ever makes a oh so stupid and intolerant Facebook post, well, just post it on this subreddit, farm all of those upvotes. Also, by the way, I just like to point out rule number 9 of this subreddit says laughably bad phobia only. I have yet to understand how my thumbnail or anything around that video is bad or phobic at all. By the way, shout out to Reddit Lies on Twitter for actually posting this very post on Reddit. If you're unaware of what Reddit Lies does, it's basically taking dumb Reddit posts, posting it to Twitter. We all mock it. Easy money. Also, another shout out to @ComicsADM who actually tweeted at me about this. So, what's about this video that got Reddit's attention? Well, my video named When Headcanon Goes Too Far has predominantly featured Gwen from the new Spider-Man movie Across the Spider-Verse, as well as Link from Tears of the Kingdom. And also that may be a flag that, may be important to the discussion at hand. If you remember the discussion around when Tears of the Kingdom or when Across the Spider-Verse came out, it was around, not all of it, but there was a discussion about the identity of Spider-Gwen and Link. This is absolutely not a new thing at all. There has been shipping, headcanons, all that stuff, and that's been a thing. However, it seems increasingly likely that when you encounter a headcanon fan shipper, that you better agree with them, or else you're just wrong, or a bigot, or a chud, or any of the multiple words to describe people I don't like. By the way, the arguments that Link is actually identifying as female or non-cis, come on guys, I'm trying to get remonetized here, is literally that he had to cross-dress in order to go into a Gerudo village, which is female only. Link had to wear female armor just so he can infiltrate a woman's only space. I'll let you come up with a punchline yourself. Also, some reasoning for Spider-Gwen is that there is a protect kids flag in the room of Spider-Gwen, and also Spider-Gwen's like half shaved head. You know that one haircut that seems like every single female character has of recently? Yeah, she has that. Also, her suit colors is the same as the flag colors, which if we really want to go there, what colors does Miles Morales represent if we're trying to like pinpoint a flag to him? Oh no. Obviously, that's just a brief rundown. I go into this topic a lot more in the video itself. If you want to check it out, please do. And before we get straight into it, we are nearing 10,000 subscribers, so if you would like to subscribe and you're not already, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. The top comment on this Reddit thread reads, clearly the girl who has a protect kids flag, and the magical twink who literally dresses in femme clothes, the Gerudo outfit in Breath of the Wild, are being made woke by fan headcanons /s. By the way, both points were already brought up in the video, but I highly doubt this Reddit user actually watched the video. So yeah, watch my first video to get my whole point on that. It's just these people don't even fucking watch the stuff they criticize. Also, a response to that comment is whenever Gwen comes up and some chud is mad about it, I always ask what evidence there is either film that she's cis. Then they get really mad. I'm sure they do. Whatever helps you sleep at night, Reddit user. Another Reddit user says they considering them cis is also headcanon. One reply says, right? People seem to forget that being cis/straight/neurotypical etc. is not the default. And unless a character is confirmed to be cis, then it's much as headcanon as them being trans. Well, guess what? When you're born, you are kind of cis out the gate. You could make an argument about your sexuality or like neurotypical whatever, but you are born as a male or a female, right? And what you're born as is kind of the default. By the way, the OP said in the comments only 1,000 views in 3 months. I get 1,000 views within like 10 minutes on TikTok. That's pathetic. Somebody responds, TikTok and YouTube have vastly different algorithms, and also people don't get a say in what TikToks they view. They do on YouTube, which is actually really true. For example, the shorts algorithm and the normal video algorithm, very different. This person responds, ignoring just about any logic, saying, but still, like only 1,000 views in 3 months, that's effing abysmal, lol. Which I guess this person is viewing this video completely in a vacuum, completely ignoring my 2 million view short that I have on YouTube. Or what about my multiple streams that easily get above 1,000 views? Many streams surpass 2,000 even. Recently, my Turkey Tom stream is like my 3rd or 2nd most viewed stream. That's crazy. Thank you all for like supporting me. That's actually crazy. Oh yeah, by the way, let's check OP's TikTok. How amazing is this OP's TikTok to be comparing our views on 2 completely different websites?
Very clear about this. Genderism, especially in kids, is a mental health disorder. We have to
tell him to go eat shit, Johnny.
Tell him yourself.
Eat shit, asshole.
Wow, I really need to bleach my eyeballs now. Let's continue on. Oh yeah, and somebody pushes the OP on this, which by the way, the OP is responding to every single comment. This person literally has no life. This Reddit user says, I mean, are androgynous men not men? And then OP says, androgynous is under the non-binary umbrella, but if something identifies as male, I guess. That is the wrong type of male in that sentence. This user responds saying, well, no, because androgynous is an identifier for physical characteristics which don't necessarily have to align with your gender. And OP responds saying, I've seen many people say that it is, I consider it under the non-binary umbrella. All I'm saying is that if anybody's referring to Link as they, them, I am not going to take anything they have to say seriously. Like Makoto Yuki, I think it's safe to say that he is kind of androgynous. I'm pretty sure in-game during the beach scene, Operation Babe Hunt, he's referred to as androgynous by one of the women. Like if you look at him, he's androgynous, but guess what? He doesn't date dudes. It's literally just a physical characteristic that's like, oh, this person doesn't look necessarily masculine or feminine. That's what it means. Okay, this will be the last comment that we'll be commenting on for the Reddit side of things, but when we go to the Twitter side, it's gonna be pretty funny. This user says, when headcanon goes too far, there's practically no point where a headcanon goes too far. Okay, my response is, when you're doxing and threatening people for having a different headcanon interpretation to you, then yeah, I think it's going too far. Literally headcanon every single character in every piece of media you enjoy as gay and autistic, and it won't hurt anyone. There's only 2 points where headcanons have a breach. One is when the headcanon is treated as canon and taken too seriously. It's almost like that was the point of my original video. If you actually saw it, you... Let's continue on with this comment. One is when the headcanon is treated as canon and taken too seriously, but at that point, it's no longer a headcanon, because the point of a headcanon is to do what you individually want with the character, since either doesn't affect the OG character. 2 is when there's a genuine moral dilemma, like pedophilia or something that can be a real problem. So this user doesn't think that having a headcanon of a minor being is not problematic at all. Okay, sure, buddy. But this, again, taps into your real morals. Thinking a headcanon of a character being is too much just shows that people are out of your morals, which just means that you're phobic. Wow, what a big brain take we have from all these Redditors. I cannot believe that these are real people, my guy. Do these people even have jobs? Oh, and by the way, just so we cover all of our bases, okay, I know people bring up how like, oh yeah, Link is androgynous in Breath of the Wild. And apparently it stems from this AG Aonuma quote back from 2016 where he says, during the development of Twilight Princess, I want a different route and create a version of Link that was more masculine, he said. But after Twilight Princess, I went back to the drawing board and decided Link should be a more gender neutral character. Hence, I created the version of Link that you see in Breath of the Wild. As far as gender goes, Link is definitely a male, but I wanted to create a character where anybody would be able to relate to the character. So that's why I think the rumor went around that Link could be female, because maybe the users were able to relate in that way. So in the AG Aonuma quote himself, which by the way, AG Aonuma is like the Zelda producer, he said himself, Link is definitely a male. I don't know what your guys' definition of definitely is, but I think that's kind of 100%. That's what it means, 100% a male. So even by their own logic, their own quotes that they use to prove that Link is androgynous and androgyny is like non-binary, I have been vindicated by that quote. Most of the comments on the Twitter thread aren't really all that interesting, but this Stone Tossers, which I believe is a Stone Toss fan account, he just posted this comic. Oh, and by the way, Reddit, this is a message to all the Redditors out there. Please keep posting my videos because this is fun. Literally just earlier today, I was texting Glitch Poachers, good friend of the channel Glitch Poachers, like, man, there's no good content to cover right now. Oh, but now we are into it. Let's freaking go. So you might have noticed that this video was very censored because I don't want that issue with YouTube. So if you want to see the uncensored version, I'm going to upload it to Rumble in the next few days. So go check out my Rumble channel.